Hey guys, how you doing? I decided to share some things with you guys because I had some things that's on my heart, right? I think it's important to share like your personal experiences because I think it can help other people. Um, yeah, I just had some things in my heart. Hey guys, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, I had some things in my heart that I wanted to share, and I think it would be not good if I just kept them inside and not share them with you, right? Because I go by the way of thinking, each one teach one, right? And also I go by the way of if you have talents, then you should use them, right? And so one talent that we have is communicating with others. And so if you don't communicate with others, if you don't share your experiences, then it's like a waste. Like, what are you here for? Right? If you're not here to help people and share what you've been going through, what are you here for? Right? If I could like just help one person who is going through something and doesn't know how to deal with it, and that I've gone through the same experience and found out how to do it, then it's a waste. It's like being selfish, right? What I need to share the stuff that I've been through that could help other people that's going through things that don't know how to get out of it, right? I've been through this. I've been through this. I've been down this road. I know how to get out of it. It's my responsibility to help someone else get out of it, right? I know what it's like. I know what it's like when it's like tough, right? It's like, I don't know how to do this. Things are getting worse and worse in my life. Like, I don't know the answer. I know what it's like when you feel like you're like pulling your hair out, because you're stressed. And if I can help somebody not go through that for as long as maybe I went through it, I think that would be good. I think that would be a good thing. I think that's what we're all here for, right? So if you go through, one thing I want to share with you, if you're going through something in life and you figured out how to get out of it, it is your obligation to share that with someone else. All right? It's your obligation to share it with someone else. You can do it for free. You can do it for money. And you notice I stuttered on that one. But it's your obligation to share, right? All right. So, I'm going through some times when like I don't know what to do. It's like chaos in my life, right? And I'm the type of person that has so many different skills, right? I can do this. I can do that. I've started this type of business. I've started that type of business. And and this is a gem for you guys, and I hope you guys soak this up. They all started off great. All of them all started out, hey, I see you, Keisha. I see you, Miss Sandra. I see you, Miss Yvonne. I see you, Miss Maria. Welcome in, welcome in. They all started off great. If we have any business out here or people who are aspiring to be in business, just type it up in the chat. Just let me know. All right? Because I've been in business for 10 plus years. I'm going to say 10 plus years. Several different businesses. I'm talking several different businesses, right? And I have experience that I think could help so many different people in business. So many different people. I can help you with your books. I can help you with your planning, your business plan. I can do all those different things. Anyway, I've started so many different businesses. I don't know if we have any business owners out here. Hey, Miss Taylor. Okay. All right. I've started so many different businesses, and just because something happened in my life, it changed, right? It changed. All right. I'll give you an example. All right. We were in the hair business, right? Right? We did hair. That's right. Andrew was a loctician. I twisted people's hair. Yeah, we had a business, and it started off excellent, right? It started off excellent. And then when adversity came, things just crashed. And now I'm speaking of adversity. I'm using a simple word like adversity, right? Adversity is just a compound word. It means something. It means a struggle. It means hard times, right? And because of hard times, it just crashed, right? I'm here to tell you that no matter what business you're in, you're going to have hard times. No business has up times all the way through for 10 years, 5 years, 2 years. You can have hard times within 1 year. No business has up times constantly. There's ups and downs. And what makes you a good business owner, is how you handle adversity. I don't care if you're a salon owner. I don't care if you own a gym. I don't care if you own a restaurant. I don't care if you make jewelry. I don't care what business you have. You're going to have ups and downs. You're going to have ups and downs. And what makes you different from any other business is how you handle adversity. If you run into a fork in the road or a tough time and you just quit, I can't do this. Or you get distracted and say, let me get a plan B. Let me just do this part-time. That part-time will become your main time, and then both of them will fall out. You need to be all in, and you need to be creative in how you're going to be all in. Every business has adversities. And it's how you deal with adversities is what's going to make you successful. Weather the time. If the wind blows and you fall, no business that you create will stand. None. I don't care what you do. You could be working out of your home. Everything will crumble if you do not know how to handle adversity. Now, what does adversity look like? What does adversity look like in business? Okay, adversity could be not getting any sales, right? Sales are low this month. Adversity could be any advertisement that you do could not be working. Adversity could mean I'm not making enough to pay my expenses. Even though I'm making money, I'm not making enough to pay my expenses. Adversity could be I have other things in my life that is distracting me from doing what I need to do in my business. And so I can't devote all of my time. Adversity could mean I'm not feeling well. I don't have the energy. Adversity could mean I'm having issues with relationships, and it's distracting me in my business. Adversity comes in different shapes and forms. But I'm going to say adversity just means distraction. Adversity is distraction. Adversity is an adversary. Adversity's job is to stop you from doing whatever you were meant to do in life. No matter what your adversity is, look at it as an adversary and fight your adversity. Adversity is a foe with no face. Adversity is an enemy with no face. Overcome your adversity. The battle is always won and lost in your heart. If you won in your heart, then no outside distractions can win. That's what I've learned. It don't matter what kind of business. You guys let me know what kind of businesses you have. Let me know what kind of business you have. And if you have gone through any kind of adversities in business, let me know what happened to you in short form. Don't make it like tough for the people in the audience, right? Let me know what happened to you. If you've overcome it, share that with others. You know, tell them how you overcame your adversity. because this is a community. Hey, Mr. Nat, welcome in. I see you. I see you. Yeah, it don't matter what business you're in. If your mind is not in the game, if your head's not in the game, if you want to do something else, then you're not going to be able to do it. If things get tough, you're not going to be able to do it. All right? Like if your mind's in the game and you don't know how to financial plan, you'll figure out how to do it. If your mind is in the game and you're not good with money management, you will figure out how to money manage. If your mind is in the game and you don't know how to sell, then you will figure out how to sell. If your mind is in the game and your revenue is low, you'll figure out how to increase your revenue. Right? Hey, I see you, Mr. Qued. Shakir, welcome in, welcome in. Anybody got any stories to share? You know, I'm Andrew. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I just come on here to share some of the things I've gone through. And I've had adversity. And one of the common things that I've gone through, that I've seen, is that when times get tough, my mental state changes. Right? That's the time when you actually need to focus more. Right? That's the time when you need to say, I have no other options. This is it. Right? Hey, Miss Eunice, how you doing? I had to get that off my chest, right? Because I felt like if someone had told me that, then it would help me out, right? Because I was like the type of person to look for all different kind of like business plans and business opportunities, right? Oh, if I could just get into this business opportunity, then this will make it. Then I'll make it. If I get into this business opportunity, then I'll make it. If I go into this opportunity, oh, this is going to be it. When it's not the business opportunity, it's you. It's how you handle it. You can be successful. I had a family member tell me like, what business? Well, they asked me, what business would you like to be in? And I didn't know. And then they made a statement. They said, you can be successful and be a person who mows lawn. You can be successful and be somebody who picks up trash. Like you could turn that into a 6-figure business. You could turn anything that you're passionate about and skilled in into something that you can be successful at. It's not the opportunity. It's you and your state of mind. Yeah. I don't know if we have any business people on here. I know we sell a lot of tea. That's kind of what we do. Well, this is the tea today, right? This is the tea. Change your mindset, guys. Change your mindset. That's the tea. All right. Hey, Mr. Nat, welcome in. Hey, Miss Peggy, Miss Renee. Yeah, the tea today is change your mindset. Your mindset will get you through like some tough times. Well, since this is a community, in the comments, you guys share a time when you changed your mindset and it actually got you through. God to get you through so much. All you need is faith. Most of the times we have faith in what we can't do instead of what we can do. Oh yeah, faith can work in the opposite direction. If you want to think of faith as belief, if you believe you can, you will. If you believe you can't, you will not. Hey, Miss Queen, welcome in. Hey, Eunice. There's plenty of examples of people who believe that they can and believe that they cannot. Somebody who believes that they can and has less skill than the person who doesn't believe can beat them in a race. Right? Oh, that's so true. Somebody could actually have more talents than you, but because you believe, you could actually overcome them or surpass them because you believe. Right? Person who has talents, a lot of times take it for granted. Don't take your talents for granted. Those talents are there to help you and help others. Sometimes people take those talents for granted because it comes easy to them, right? And so for the person that doesn't come easy, they can actually surpass you. Like, this is one guy that I watch. I like to watch motivational speakers. This one guy, I'll give you one. I'll give you one person that you guys probably know about. Is Les Brown. All right. I don't know. You got any Les Brown people out here? Very successful guy, motivational speaker, but he actually became like a politician or something. But if you know his backstory, and he shares his backstory, I want you guys to search him up, Les Brown. This guy was labeled having learning disabilities, right? And because he was labeled that, he was hurt. He thought he couldn't do anything, but he had good support in his life. He had a good parent in his life. And I believe that parent said that you can do anything. Don't let that label on you define you. And so whatever challenges he may have had in his life, he worked on them. And he surpassed so many people who didn't have those labels. We know who Les Brown is because he believed in himself. I'm quite sure there's so many people out here. I'm quite sure he went to school with people who thought that they thought that they were better than him, made better grades than him in school. But we know his name because he believed in himself. And that's just one example. I can give you so many examples of people who had challenges, but overcame them because they believed in themselves. And the lack of belief is what makes you not successful. Hey, Miss Maria, welcome in. I want you guys to soak this in. And for all the people in the replay, I want you to say #replay. The lack of belief in your life is what makes you not successful. Am I saying that right? The lack of belief in your life is what makes you not successful. I think I'm saying that correctly. Now, belief can change. Belief is not constant. That's why the Bible said, who today shall you serve? Right? Belief is not constant. Belief goes up and down. Your belief could change if you don't feel well. Your belief could change if you have distractions in your life. Belief could change if you have a bad month. Oh man, I'm not doing this well. I have more bills than money this month, right? Right? I have more bills than money this month. And so your belief is going to change. I don't know if I can do this. So belief can change every day.
Now, let me see. You speaking life.
Yeah. You got to speak life into yourself.
No. You are doing
Yeah.
excellent.
Oh, thank you.
No, honestly.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, because this is what I was talking about. Yeah. You keep telling me to get on this camera and do X, Y, and Z and stuff like that. And I'm not feeling it because I'm a woman and 90% of the people out here usually are women. We take over. And I don't know how to present myself to women like I'm their friend. I present myself a little, I'm different. But I remember what your grandmother said when we first got married. That's how you got in the hair salon with me. She said, let him get in there and wash some hair, shampoo hair.
She said that,
And I listened because, I needed the help. I grew up with husband and wife working together. And we've been working together for years, decades now.
Yeah.
Has it been always successful? No.
Yeah.
And we're in a situation now where we have to make a decision. Do we do this together? Do we do it apart? And you keep telling me, do this, do that. And I'm like, babe, my mind right now, you fed me to get on this camera. I don't feel like getting on this camera. I've been doing it for how long? Since 2016.
2016.
And I messed up. I started going live and streaming at a time where it was no rules. We were one of the first people.
Yeah.
I had an attitude. I was in business, doing hair, and it was something new to see your face on camera and to talk to people in live time. We were one of the first people, outside of maybe celebrities, to do it.
Yes, we were.
And I was not prepared. And I feel like I myself have been through the windmill on this whatever, this social media.
Yeah,
You
There's
know,
been ups and downs.
It's been so much adversity.
Adversity,
And we have weathered every adversity except for this new adversity, which is views, traffic.
Yeah.
And so me watching you just doing this for 10 minutes, and nobody's talking.
Yeah.
But you still going.
Yes.
And I heard somebody else say on TikTok, it was like, you know, the first few times you go live, you may not have nobody talking to you. You may not have that, but you have to keep going, and eventually that algorithm, And so it's like, you know, I hear it. I'm like, why do I have to start over? I've been doing this since 2015, 2016. My audience should be huge. I was one of the first people to do it. I should not be struggling. I'm still in the building stage 10 plus years later.
Yes. Yeah. That's our adversity. That's one of our adversities. And sometimes, if you guys are listening, sometimes you have to look at a situation that you are experienced in and try to look at it in new eyes, right? Look at it like you're a new person. What if a new person came in this same field? How would they feel coming in this field? Would they feel the discouragement that you have, or will they be encouraged and feel like this is a new opportunity? Let me go at this with all that I can.
The thing about it is, what you're asking is for me to take off experience. Right?
Look at it.
Someone with no
person.
experience would look at this situation and say, "This is an awesome opportunity."
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I got 7 people in here.
Exactly. I love you guys. Hey.
I've seen 2,000.
Yeah.
I've seen 200. I've seen 50.
Mm-hmm.
And now I see this.
Yeah.
So I'm let down. It's just like, you know, these new kids now, they know the prices of what they are. I say, well, we remember when gas prices were 99 cents a gallon.
And that's
it was
what
before
holds
I
us
was
back.
driving, but I remember looking up at the thing, and it said 99 cents.
99 cents.
I remember a life before cell phones.
I do
remember
too.
a life where R&B and hip hop was much better than it is
We used
now.
to go to payphones, guys. Yeah.
You know, we're at that point. We're old enough to know how things used to be. So you're asking me to kind of have amnesia on how social media used to be. So how do you do that?
In a sense, like, you know it, but always put it in perspective, right? Always put it in perspective. Like, what if somebody else came into this? How would they feel? Right? Would they be as discouraged as that? No, they wouldn't, because they don't have the experience that I have. They don't have the perspective that I have. They haven't seen when things were different, right? Right? And so they're going to come in it with fresh eyes and like, this is my opportunity. This is it. I can do this. All of my other people are doing this. I see them in my age group. I could do this, right? They're gonna look at it different.
Join us on YouTube.